Hey everybody, it's Big John. I'm back again, finished my toolbox tour. Nothing real special, nothing fancy. Just a couple of Craftsman triple stacks. And that one's got a snap-on bottom roller. And up here, I just got a couple pair of gloves, some odds and ends, a bunch of precision screwdrivers and chainsaw tools, a couple church keys. Back here there's some razor blades, a little pickup tool, some RTV, engine lube, battery tools, tire tools, air tools. Not all of those are here. My air compressor is still in my other building. Allen sets, Torx, all my easy outs, a couple of these for getting off rounded lug nuts, locking lug nuts, SAE wrench drawer, got the gear wrench, and some Mac offset ratchets, and Pittsburgh line wrenches, stubbies, and just a couple of odd and ends. Got more Pittsburgh in my metric drawer for the line wrenches and stubbies. I really like those for as much as I use them. The rest of the gear wrench adjustable or ratchets. Couple of odd and ends there. And that set, that's a Craftsman USA set. Big wrenches, Thorson, up from 13/16 up to 1 1/4, and it's just some odd and end, random, different. If I got to modify or something, some monkey wrenches and little pipe wrenches. Those are pretty handy for getting onto a rounded bolt. My pliers, I got needle nose and duck bill, big channel locks, Lyman pliers, some dikes, couple pair of those, some Diamond brand stuff. Those are actual channel lock slip joints, one of my favorites. Love those pliers. And some specialty stuff, the oil filter pliers and snap ring pliers, Klein crimpers, KD tool spark plug boot removers, some hose clamp pliers, battery pliers for top post battery. And I got a Blue Point seal puller, and a fuel pressure tester, compression tester, spring compressor, another distributor wrench, that one's for a Ford, some quick disconnects, spark plug chaser, spark tester, some couple different sets of radio tools down here. Brake tools, just odds and ends, spoons and bleeder wrenches and pad spreader, cutters, benders, anything to do with tubing. And my 1/2-inch drawer, my impact sockets. I need to get some metric impact sockets. Those are Stanley deep metrics. And it's just a couple, 2 or 3 odd and end metrics that I've got down there. These are Pittsburgh SAE, deep and short. Most of what I do is SAE. My daily driver's metric, but that's about it. Down here I got some Tractor Supply brand 1/2 inch deep metric and standard. Same thing here, the short metric and standard. This is a SAE set of old SK 12-point snap-on stud remover. And this is just miscellaneous extensions and swivel, adapter to go to 3/4, old SK breaker bar. And go down here, my snap-on S832 and my 15-inch S&K that I just rebuilt. That thing is a beast. I think I'm gonna upgrade some of that here shortly. There's a store that just started selling Tecton up close to me. I'm gonna try some of that out. Hammers that I don't use every day, BFH welding hammer, a couple little ball peens, claw, cheap ass body hammer, and just a bunch of pipe wrenches, different sizes. Down there's an old dwell tack and a battery load tester, and that is my 1/2 inch dial type torque wrench. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Still works good. It's about the only place it'll fit. Moving up here, a 3/8 dial torque wrench, inch-pounds, Craftsman beam type inch-pound torque wrench, and a great neck 1/2 inch clicker that I don't know if it even works. I never used it. I have a sighting removal tools. Back here there's a couple of tailpipe expanders and a Mac cell tester for a battery. All kinds of tape measures and spark plug gappers and a little machinist ruler, cheap pair of calipers, any kind of scrapers and putty knives, files, whole drawer of files. You got a thread knife, cleaning up threads on a bolts, cutting drawer, tin snips and scissors and razor knives, whatever you really need to cut anything with. And this is just a couple of speed handles and some torch stuff. There will be more when I get the rest of my torch stuff over here. Like I said, it's still with the air compressor. Lady slippers, pry bars, some broke up, nasty, bent up pry bars and chisels, and extra drivers, 1/4 inch long handled driver, Taiwan knuckle busting flex head. It's the only flex head I've ever had, and I don't like it. SK, fine tooth SK, another SK 3/8, a couple of snap-on, or a couple of Craftsman and a snap-on 3/8 old F710, 1/4 inch drive SK, Craftsman 1/4-inch breaker bar, impact driver. We got a 1/2-inch gray ratchet, built a lot like a Snap-on. That's a pretty good ratchet back there. Cobalt 1/2-inch, a couple of 1/2-inch extensions, T-handles, just a Bluegrass brand 1/2-inch I found on the road, some turbo sockets, some 3/8 impact sockets, some extra 1/4-inch, extra 12.3/8 inch. And just some odd and random wrenches that are junk. Brushes, never know when you need brushes. Can never have too many brushes. Some Harbor Freight punch and chisels, and just other odds and end random chisels, some hole punches, a couple of picks. That was a Mac extension that I found that somebody had been beating on. I guess that's what you do with Mac tools. Got all my adjustable wrenches and vice grips over here. And I'm not a big fan of this bottom roller. The drawers aren't real great in it if you put any weight in them. Timing light, tap and die set, fuel pump vacuum cage, more taps, and a power steering pulley remover. My electrical drawer with the connectors and the heat shrink and test lights and stud finders, crimpers and cutters. Yeah, there's nothing in that drawer, just a couple brushes. This is 1/2-inch drive. An old Thorson 3/4 breaker bar. Proto 3/4 drive ratchet. Those are both S&K, the breaker bar and the 3/4 SK 3/4 drive ratchet. In here is SK set of 3/4-inch drive sockets, SAE. And around here is a mixture of Proto for the smaller ones, and then up in here they go up to I think 2.5, and they're Taiwan made 3/4 drive. And that about wraps it up. Sorry if I went too fast. I tried making this video yesterday and YouTube wouldn't let me load it. It was too long. So, just trying to speed it up. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.